So I want to share a statistic that I stumbled upon this week with the youth that we're working with in Collingwood. Many of them are on the app Discord that we've talked about before, and they have been trying to keep their voice channel, the voice active chat channel, open for as long as they can. And this week they hit a major milestone that they celebrated, which was 1,200 hours. That's 50 straight days. And when I asked them why they were doing this, the answer was kind of terrifying, but simple. They said it was out of sheer boredom. I've done a video on Discord before, but if you don't know what Discord is, it's an app that became very popular in the pandemic for online gaming, chatting, things like that. It's basically a 24/7 digital living room that many teenagers use quite often to get together online. And on this voice chat, they will just leave it open. They'll do their homework, they'll do gaming, they'll jump on, they'll talk, they'll even sleep with this voice channel, with this voice chat on, and it'll be on mute. And so they're using digital architecture to build a waiting room, just so they don't have to be alone with their own thoughts. And now you might be thinking, what am I doing and what can we do to face this challenge? What are we doing about this challenge with teenagers? And this is a hard one because we often want to jump to, we can create this program or we can open this space and you can come and we'll cure your boredom. But I'm not so convinced that that's the answer to this issue, because I'm not so sure that our role anymore is to cure teenage boredom. Years ago, we had the youth center. Do you know what I found? Is even in the youth center, kids would come and they would say, well, I'm bored. And so what we offer isn't going to cure their boredom. I think there's a fundamental philosophical change that we have to address. There's no point in competing against the endless stimulation of what a smartphone can offer. Boredom isn't a design flaw. It's actually a human necessity, because it's in these types of bored spaces that young people and lots of people experience self-reliance, they experience creativity, and it's really how they become a functioning adult. If our role is to entertain them and cure their boredom, it has a huge stunting effect on their growth, believe it or not. And so a lot of what I'm doing and a lot of what a lot of my colleagues are doing is really trying to be that adult, that voice of reason in their life, to stand by them, to push them into a good functioning adulthood, encouraging them to step away from the screens, encouraging them to go and be creative and be self-reliant, and encouraging them that actually being alone with your own thoughts is actually really healthy for you, because you don't have to depend on these things in your life that are distracting you or keeping you entertained. It's in this sheer boredom experience is where many teenagers begin to grow. It's where discovery actually begins. They just might not know it or know how to do that. And this is really where we come in, encouraging them to meet up with us, asking them questions about how their job is doing, asking them to ask us questions. Is there anything that I can do to help you? You want to be creative? Let's be creative together. And now I'm not bashing digital technology. I'm talking to you in very much the same fashion, but the whole world doesn't revolve in this space. It's a part of it. And we don't want the teenagers to be completely sucked into this vacuum of endless stimulation, because this is where the sheer boredom can cause a lot of problems. And so we really like to be present in the teenagers' lives, modeling what it's like to be that good functioning adult. Even if I don't have it all figured out, I've been there, I know what it's like. And to be able to be that person in the room to say, hey, let's get off the screen for a little bit and go do something productive. That really is how we're approaching this idea of sheer digital boredom. Until next time, this is The Deal With. I'm Aaron. Bye.